up as some of the aims you intend to achieve
Yes.
when it comes to the issue of the
Yeah,
access
yes, yes,
to education and
yes,
also
yes,
reforms.
yes.
Okay. Now, but I'll have to move over to you, Victoria.
Okay.
Ibrahim has already said it. This issue of advocacy visits, where do you intend to visit for the
Okay.
advocacy?
Okay.
I'll
We
still come back to you.
No problem, sir.
okay. We intend to visit the Commissioner of Education because we want to meet direct stakeholders that have direct link to the education sector in the state. So we're
Okay.
looking at the Commissioner of Education and then to principals of schools and all of that. But then we've not decided if we want to like look at specific schools or want to look at specific places. That's why we want to meet with these stakeholders so that they can actually show us what to do and then who to meet and then the right direction to show to go to.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she's not, the Commissioner of Education is not the only stakeholder that you guys intend to
Yes,
visit
she's not.
concerning that
She's
advocacy.
not.
Ibrahim, what will you add to that?
Well, she's already said everything. We likely want to visit the Commission of Education so that we'll know how to move about, so that we don't take the wrong direction,
Okay.
so that we take the right path and make a clear way for the youth.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Because why I'm even a little bit interested in this issue, not a little bit, I'm actually interested in it. You know, Taraba, we have 16 local governments
Exactly.
and we have 3 senatorial zones.
Yes, sir.
Do you people have the intention of visiting all the 16 local governments, or you just want to kind of like divide it with amongst the 3 senatorial zones? Because definitely you cannot cover all the schools.
Exactly. We know we cannot. That's where the commissioner comes in. That's why I said that she is going to give us like a blueprint
guidelines.
exactly
Yes,
of what
okay.
to do.
Okay. Now, still coming back to you, Victoria, could you share some of the activities you've carried out so far and how they have impacted your target audience
Okay, we've held leadership training workshop recently.
already?
Yes.
Okay.
And then it's also impactful because you know how you feel very incentivized when you see young people say, "Oh, I got a mindset shift, and then I got a mindset shift, and then I got this opportunity to be a leader, and then I spoke up. I was confident about it. So this is what we're on about, and this is what we want everybody to put their hands on deck and then everybody to look forward to participating in so that we'll actually drive that change, that sustainable change we want to see in the state.
Okay. Now I'm going to digress a little bit. I'm coming back to you, Ibrahim Ali.
Yes, sir.
We're talking about youth voices for change, right? Advocacy for education access and reform. Can you tell us the years of existence as
Years
the
of
organization?
existence.
Your years of existence.
Yes, we've actually, I don't think we've actually reached a year yet, because the organization is new. We're still moving about, trying to find our foot on the right way and the right way, sorry, so that we can build it into a great organization. Like I said, the organization is still new. We aren't that much old yet.
Okay, but what of the issue of sustainability?
Sustainability.
Because you see, there's a mindset that our people have. If you're not able to sustain a project like this, they may lose confidence in what you people are trying to achieve.
Okay,
Well,
this is
So
where
the sustainability. What are your plans concerning?
Well,
the
every director of the organization is a team player.
Okay.
So we are very sustainable. We communicate a lot. We provide clean records so that we can present ourselves as a presentable organization to the society.
So it's not something that's going to be just for 2 years.
No.
or
Yes.
thereabouts.
yeah. And that's where the NFF community we have support from organizations like this, so the sustainability is guaranteed.
Okay.
And
Now,
also
still, Ibrahim,
yes, sir.
as secretary, how do you ensure the smooth coordination of all these activities?
Well, communication is the key,
Okay.
and documentation, and we also make sure every member the executive director of the organization is a team player, like I said earlier, and we ensure we provide we provide meeting points, clean records for the organization, for the members, and we present what was I going to say?
Reports and
Reports. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. We present reports, and everyone will have to account on what he did for the organization.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You mentioned something about the number one key player, Commissioner of Education, right? Then I want to believe that there are some committees, not committees, I beg your pardon, communities. What of community leaders? Do they also have a role to play in sensitizing the people or the children or the youths of their community concerning the advantage of Next Gen Changemakers Initiative?
Yes, if you could remember, if you could recall, I told you, I mentioned not only the Commissioner of Education, I also talked about the principals. You know, we have principals in different communities. So these principals, we go a long way in talking to the community leaders. You know how locals listen to their community leaders and all of that. So it will go a long way because the principals will actually talk to them, and then they in turn will talk to their people to actually give this a chance to actually listen.
Okay. Well, that's going to be an excellent teamwork. In case you're just tuning in to watch us, you're watching Frontline TV's evening chat, and today we still have it's a series. It's a series that we've just started that has to do with Youth Voices for Change, Advocacy for Education Access and Reform, powered by the Next Gen Changemakers Initiative, with support from the Nigerian Youth Futures Fund, NYFF. So we have been discussing the aims, objectives, and the mission of Next Gen Changemakers Initiative, and I still have Victoria and also Ibrahim Ali, the Secretary and the Deputy Director here, that are shedding more light concerning what they hope to achieve at the end of everything. So, like I said earlier, it's excellent teamwork that you people have. And what has been your most fulfilling moment so far in this project? Because you mentioned earlier that you have already done a training.
Yeah.
So, what's your most fulfilling moment?
Okay, as for me, my most fulfilling moment is the enthusiasm of the participants. When they come, many share their stories of how they became more confident and how they had a mindset shift regarding this particular initiative, and how during the leadership training, of course, they had this mindset shift, because most of them were like, you know how somebody will have low self-esteem and be like, I cannot be a leader, even if you have that willingness to want to lead, but you still have that doubt in your head, can I do this kind of thing? Then after that training, most of them came and shared how they became confident. Because we said it just starts by a simple thing like raising up your hands. You can just raise up your hand and just answer questions. Like, leadership does not need, it does not have a very big blueprint. You can just start anywhere because this is what you want to do. So just do it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Ibrahim, do you have anything to add to that?
I should say, hearing from the community members who appreciate our awareness we created, and also it shows that the youth can decide and drive a meaningful change when given the platform, when given a clearer way.
Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. Now, challenges. Let's talk about challenges briefly, because definitely there will be challenges. Logistic challenges, transportation challenges, accommodation challenges. What are your plans to mitigate all these challenges if by that time the project gains a lot of ground?
Okay, so as I said, we are being supported by NYFF. So when it comes to logistics and all of that,
you're covered.
Yes, we are covered.
Okay.
When it comes to all of that, so maybe the minor challenge you have is the community members, the locals in the community. You know, some people are alienated when it comes to all of that, and they will not even want to get to listen to what you have to say, as they don't even, some of them will not know the value you bring forward unless you actually get someone to talk to them, like the local, like their community leader. So that is the place where we'll have minor challenge. But when it comes to logistics and we are covered.
Then, Ibrahim, how do you intend to work on the mindset of the people? Because since being that's going to be a minor challenge, what other ways do you?
And also, we need to remove the mentality of illiteracy in our society.
Okay.
Yes.
Then you told in your write-up and every other thing that I went through, there was this issue of access to education, right?
Yes,
What
yes,
are the tools?
yes.
Basically, what are the tools that you guys intend to use in giving those youths access to education?
We're creating awareness advocacy visits so that we have the stakeholders. When we create an advocacy visit to the stakeholders, they can go to the grassroots and maybe highlight the community members to know the importance of education so that they can feel free and know they have access to the education. And we also want to visit the government and know if this such education is accessible to the community members or not.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I think we're almost wrapping it up, but then there's a saying in Victoria that if you think that education is expensive, try ignorance.
Yeah.
How would you react to that statement?
Okay, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Same way they said that if you want to hide something from a black man, you hide it in a book. So you know that without education, there is not going to be a functioning society. So just imagine ignorance. Ignorance is bliss, they say. So education cannot drive impact where ignorance thrives.
Okay, I like that one. Then the girl child.
Yeah.
It's being said if you train a girl, you have trained
The nation.
the nation.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how do you intend to make the female youths buy into this project initiative?
Okay, you know, the females, the girl child most especially in this part of the country, they are being overlooked when it comes to all of these things because they feel we don't need it to end up
And
in
they're
the
also
kitchen.
being relegated
Exactly,
to the background.
exactly.
Okay.
But then this is going to be an avenue for them to be put forward because everybody have potentials in them, and then you never can tell what this person can come up with. So we're not going to be we're not going to segregate them. There's not going to be any form of segregation. It's going to be an egalitarian something. So, but everybody will have equal opportunity to learn, equal opportunity to learn, equal opportunity to observe, equal opportunity to be responsible and want to choose what they want to do for themselves.
Okay, now what of the collaboration that you talked about? Because already you're collaborating with us here. What of the other radio stations? Do you still have intentions to collaborate with them so that they will be able to help in sensitizing the public on your aims and objectives?
Yes.
So how do you want to go about that?
I would like to contact some available stations so that we will know that if we can have our voice heard through their stations. Like for example, this series, maybe we'll have another type of series exactly like this one aired on a radio station maybe or TV station again.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
But already you're collaborating with
Yes,
us
we
here
are
in
already
Frontline.
collaborating, yes.
Okay.
And we're looking for other solutions, another parts,
Okay.
so that we can create more awareness.
Okay, that's very interesting. So I think the collaboration and teamwork that you people are into is very commendable,
Thank
and it's something that I feel self-interest ought not to be involved in that, because there are some people, especially when it goes down to the issue of community. You understand? Since we have 3 senatorial zones, there are some people that may want to hijack this project, and there are some people that may want their own selfish interest to be placed in front of every other thing. How do you intend to curb that kind of incident if it occurs?
Okay, that's right. As the secretary said, everybody will be transparent with their dealings. So we need us as the directive. We need all hands to be on deck to to curb all of that. In as much as we know that we cannot really curb all of that, but we are going to try our best to see to it that none of that happens. Everybody, as I said, egalitarian society, everybody is going to get the opportunity to learn and be able to do what they want to do.
Okay, well, we talked about the access to education. Now let's move over to the reforms. So you were trying to say something that has to do with the reforms earlier.
Yeah, I said that reforms has to do with changing the quality of education, and then we start small by the classrooms, providing, modernizing their curriculum so that it will be in line with the trends, because our curriculum is obsolete.
Okay.
Yeah, most of our curriculums are obsolete. So we just update the curriculums, give them access to quality materials, and then access to good conducive environment for learning. That's perfect for learning.
Okay, that's a nice one,
improving the
Victoria.
system.
Okay, now then Ibrahim, the reforms aspect. Do you want to add to that?
Yeah, like she said, improving the system of education. What I want to summarize of what you said, that's improving the system at all, using the social reforms. We are going to improve the system, make sure that every student is comfortable and have accessible education.
Okay.
That's the meaning of the reform.
So next gen change makers initiative, you have a lot of work to do.
Yes, we do.
And it's not something that is only going to stay, be 1 year or 2 years project. It's something that I believe you'll be able to sustain for the betterment of our young future leaders.
We need more research.
Yeah, before we wrap up this program for today, what message would you like to leave for the young Nigerians and our viewers for today?
Well, education is the foundation. We should advocate for it, support it, and protect it. That's what I want to tell our young leaders.
All right, thank you very much, Ibrahim Mali. So, Victoria, what message would you like to leave Nigerians and our future young youths?
Okay, I'd like to say that everybody has the power to make an effective change. With leadership, you don't need an initiative, you just need to start. And then education is the bedrock of any functioning society. So we need all hands to be on deck to make that happen.
And my own last word is, if you think that education is expensive, try ignorance. Well, thank you very much, Ibrahim and Victoria, for coming on to the second series of the program that has to do with Youth Voices for Change. We featured Next Gen Changemakers Initiative, and they're being supported by the Nigerian Youth Futures Fund, NYFF. Now, just stay tuned, because this is just the second part of it. The third part of the program will still be coming your way on this very platform, that is Frontline TV. And in case you've enjoyed watching the program, don't forget to comment at the comment section, so that we'll be able to know that, yes, you are really part of us. Well, thank you very much for watching. Thank you so much for coming into the program.
Thank you for having us.
I hope that whenever we come knocking at your doors, people would like to know more of what has been happening.
Exactly.
You will give us that opportunity again. You will be here in the studio.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Well, that's it from Frontline TV. Thanks for watching. Musa Calvin is my name. On to the third series of this great, wonderful, educative program. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
Hello, good day, and welcome to the media conversation on Frontline TV. I am.
Hello, and you're welcome to Frontline TV's Evening Chat Special Series, together with youth.